Hello, friends. Byron Belke here, and wherever you're at, hopefully you're having a fabulous day. I just wanted to come on for a couple of minutes and just share a couple of things. I've obviously been getting a lot of questions on what's this that I'm doing, what are some of the other benefits of why I'm focused on what I'm focused on. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things. Now, I think it's very obvious that throughout history and throughout time, uh, things change, things progress. Whether we're talking about farming or we're talking about you name it, even marketing. And so, as I share some of these things and as I talk to people, I don't want people to feel like I don't think that the old way is good or industries are disappearing. I'm just saying things are evolving and they are changing, but they're changing for the better. Now, a quote that I love is, when Henry Ford was asked, you know, and talked about this whole, automobile thing that he was focused on, he said, if I were to ask people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse because that's the only thing that they could relate to. They didn't know anything about this motor vehicle or cars, but look where it's at today. A lot of times we don't see it until it's self-evident, right? Because we don't have anything to compare it to. And as we look at a lot of different things, I want you to think about this. When was the last time that you wrote a check and put it in the mail to pay for a bill? I mean, maybe there are people that are still doing that, but that's pretty few and far between. That used to be the only way it was done. And now, there's a better way. And so if there's a better way, shouldn't we tell people about it? Shouldn't we let people know, hey, you don't necessarily have to pay for a stamp. You don't have to write a check out and send the bill in. You can do something online now. Or when was the last time you went and rented a DVD or you went and rented a movie and then brought it home to watch it? I mean, I'm still sure that that's happening, but not like it used to when it's streaming. You can just stream it. You can just watch it where you're at. If you have the internet, you can stream a movie, you can buy a movie and do it all online streaming. Now, that's a better way. If there was a better way, wouldn't you want to share it with people? Wouldn't you want to let people know it's happening? Well, that's the same thing that's happening right now with marketing and all of the different things that are changing. There's just a better way. And it's going to be a way that I believe is going to change things forever. And so people are either going to change with it, or you could still do it the other way, but you're going to have less and less of people want to be accommodating towards that. You're going to have less and less people want you to send in a check to pay for something, right? It's just because there's a new way and there's a better way of doing things. And as marketing and as industry, as independent side hustles and all of these things that are happening are evolving, there's something that I'm super excited about. And that's why you keep hearing me talk about it, but I'm talking about collective marketing. Okay. So, I mean, there's been, traditional marketing, there's small retailers, there's influencers, there's direct sales, networking, all these different things, which are great. But what's the difference? What is collective marketing? Well, it's taking an industry and it's doing a couple of things. It's learning from the past and making things better in the future. And I have firsthand experience on doing this. I've been building international markets for a couple of decades. And so you see the good, the bad, you see the things that work, the things that don't. You see how hard it is to get money in and out of countries or get, product through customs, and you got all of these different things. What do we do to make things easier? What do we do to make it work more for the masses? See, that's what collective marketing is all about. It's not working, individually. It's working collectively as a group. Now, somebody might say, well, that's what we do. We all work together as a group or this or that. But some of the benefits of real collective marketing have to do with who can call the shots, who can make the changes, who can take something away. Is it about owners or is it about a community? Is it just a few people that could change the entire comp plan on you, or does the community have to vote? Is it just one or two people that, if there's a huge upside potential, get all the benefit, or does the community also win? These are just simple things that protect people if you're going to go out there and put energy and effort into something. If you're going to spend time, which we don't get back, away from family, spend time away from friends, doing other things. Do you want to build something that a few people could change on you like that? Or would you prefer a scenario where it has to be a community vote? It has to be the community that decides the direction, not one or two people. And see, that's the collective coming together. And what we're really doing is just trying to, when you hear the word decentralize, it's basically making it about not one, it's decentralizing, and it's about a community. And the future is going to be community driven and going to be community based. So guess who benefits? The community. And so one of the things that we're doing with this new concept, collective marketing, is we're using one of the new types of technologies that didn't exist a few years ago to do these things that I think all of us would want: to have more security, to have more trust, to have more transparency. And that is blockchain. Now, people hear blockchain and they think of, crypto or Bitcoin. It's almost like when we first were exposed to the internet for the first time, you probably were exposed because you got an email address or something, right? So we would think that the internet is email, but the internet is way more than email, as we all know now. But when it first started, however you get exposed to something, that's what you think it is. So if you get exposed to the internet through email, then it makes sense why somebody would feel like the internet is email. Same thing with blockchain. If you get exposed to blockchain through a cryptocurrency, through Bitcoin or something, you're going to think, okay, well then that's what blockchain is. No, blockchain is so much more than that, because it's blocks of data that are validated and then secured and done, and you move on to the next block, and they're chained together. That's called blockchain. So going back and changing or altering it is near impossible. One, because the data is not stored in the same place. And two, you would have to change every block in that blockchain after, if you could figure out how to even hack and focus on one. So what it does is it creates a lot of trust and transparency. So if you were marketing and you were building, let's say you were building a team or an organization, if that was backed up on blockchain, someone can't go change that. Let's say you have a compensation plan that is coded in a blockchain. One person can't go and change the code. They can't just go and say, hey, I don't like that we're paying this way, or this is my opinion, or let's go get a guru and they think they know and they're going to make the whole change for an entire company, and thousands of people get affected. Well, shouldn't those thousands of people have a say? Because if not, we're just putting our trust again into somebody else, and we hope they make the right decisions. Now, I'm not going to say that there's not great people with great intentions doing that. But if you have a choice to have people make a choice, or a community make a choice, and it can't just be done, tweaked, it's structured, what would you choose? So if you're going to go build something, wouldn't you want to build something that has more security or less? Yeah, I know that that's an obvious statement, but that's what collective marketing is all about. The difference between collective marketing and every other type of marketing is collective marketing is done in the new world, and that's Web3. It's done being backed by blockchain. It's done by utilizing smart contracts, and it's done by a community. Those are critical things that make a big difference. Now, why I'm so excited about this is because typically people think of, once again, blockchain as this cryptocurrency and all these different things. Well, we're using that foundation, but we're marrying two worlds together. And so what I've been working on, and you guys know that I'm president of Galvin. Galvin blockchain's amazing. We're decentralizing healthcare. We're doing all that type of stuff. But what is happening is we're building a marketplace of tangible products. Because typically when people are hearing about, crypto or that type of stuff, it's like fake internet money for somebody, right? I mean, what is this stuff? It's a meme coin. It's pump and dumps. I mean, they associate things with, well, this company was a scam, and because they sold a token that didn't really exist. Yeah, that stuff happens, and I feel bad that people get manipulated, but that's not blockchain. And what we're doing is we're building a marketplace of brands, and I want to show you this real quick. We've got what's called the Well Collective. This is what I've been spending the last 6 to 8 months building, and it's where we're building and putting two worlds together. And I call this a phygital marketplace. It's digital and physical products combined. It's a phygital shopping cart. where people can buy physical products with digital currencies or digital rewards, or they can buy physical products with digital rewards or crypto. I mean, so it's interchangeable. And by doing this, by marrying these two worlds together, I've always believed that the person and the group that can figure this out is going to be so many light years ahead. And that's what this Well Collective is all about, is we're taking modern affiliate marketing and we're backing it by blockchain. And what does that mean to be modern? Modern is, it's not just based on one brand. That's where the importance of health and wellness brands comes into play. Today, what do we have to worry about? We have to worry about customs and duties. We have to worry about tariffs. We have to worry about all of these things. But what if we could go find some of the best local brands in Europe, or the best local brands in Asia, or Australia, or anywhere else in the world, in Africa? And we don't have to worry about tariffs. We have technology and AI that can help us see what products are benefiting us and which ones aren't. And so this doesn't have to be the same in every market. It's based on what's good there, and being able to have the technology backed by blockchain, decentralizing your own medical records. Guess what we can do? We can come and put together a personal wellness plan for each individual. It's not a one size fits all. I think all of us understand that now. And traditional ways of marketing, people try to own their reps, their affiliates, their distributors. They try to own them. If you go and you promote any other product, we're going to stop paying you. It doesn't matter what you did. Or if you don't do this, or if you don't do that. In today's world, you go talk to somebody that's up and coming, that's an influencer, and tell them they can only promote one brand. They're going to tell you to go take a hike, right? And that's one of the reasons that if somebody tells me there's nothing wrong with the old models, they're just being naive, and I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, but they're blinded by the facts. And the facts are, things are changing, and we need to change with them, or we're going to be left behind. So with that, modern affiliate marketing, where you're part of a community, where it's about what a community is doing and how the community runs it, the community owns it, the community directs it, dealing with brands. So we're bringing in the best brands and services. If I'm promoting a brand, and guys, and I love the products that I've done, and I stand behind them. I love them. I take them today. But there's going to be a bias, right? If I'm promoting something, isn't there going to be a bias behind it if my company makes it? What if something better comes out? Am I going to say that that's better than what I've spent millions and millions of dollars buying inventory for? Even if I'm trying to be upfront and forthright, right? Aren't I? Isn't that going to affect? It's totally going to affect. But what if it's not about that? What if you can be neutral? And we're going to bring in the best products and services. We're going to compensate. We're going to use blockchain to be able to back that up and protect the things that are done. And it's community driven. I mean, how is that not better? So now if there is a better product that comes out, that's what we focus on. If there is something that's giving people a better result, we don't have a bias, because we have a marketplace. The Well Collective is a marketplace of brands. We're bringing in the best brands. And as the community grows, I know we'll be able to bring in even more and more and even better brands because we have a community. And the community promotes that. We get the results, and we see where the wins are, or what needs to happen, or what needs to change. But then it's 100% based on that person, what they need. It's 100% based on what's the best thing out there, instead of us all having a bias towards something. And so that's what this is all about. We truly are changing the game. Collective marketing is just that. Okay? We're coming together and doing a new type of marketing. And this is one that's based on a community. This is one that's based on the community owning and directing. And it's one based on not being biased towards one product or service or brand. It's the best thing for the individual is what we're after. And if they can improve their health and their wealth, because wealth is way more than money, right? It's all the different aspects, mentally, socially, all of these things. That's what this is about. And so, yeah, it is better. And just like Henry Ford said, I'm going to end with that. Like you started with what he said. if you were to ask people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse because that's all they had to compare it to. They wouldn't have said, a car or an automobile because they had no basis for saying that. There is a better way. And a lot of people don't know about it, but it will take over because it's better for people, it's better for a community, and it's better for the ultimate outcome of an individual and being able to bless not only their life, but take that information, be able to use AI to find trends that are going to be able to bless people in the future as well. So just wanted to take a minute and share a few things. I keep getting questions. What is this collective marketing thing you're talking about? What is Galvin blockchain? What is this Well Collective and putting all these things together? And I just wanted to share a little bit about that today. And hopefully that makes a little more sense. But once again, we can either think that it's not happening and it's not changing and then be forced to, or we can get in front of some of the biggest trends that we'll ever see in our lifetime and be those people that go out there and help change the world. And that's exactly what's going on here with Galvin, here with the Well Collective, as we're doing collective marketing together. So just wanted to wish you all the best. Have a great day, and we'll see you. Take care.